Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we are going to start the new unit, that is embryology. Embryology is the 7th unit of our syllabus and it has 4 marks weightage. In this unit, 4 chapters include chapter number 31, 32, 33 and 34. Now, we will discuss the gametogenesis in human. It means chapter number 31. Let's start introduction. In gonads, formation of gametes by primordial germ cells is known as gametogenesis. In other words, the formation of male and female gametes by primordial germ cells called gametogenesis. It means gametogenesis is the process by which sperms and ovum are formed in testes and ovaries by germ cells. Okay. Gametogenesis is the primary phase of embryogenesis. What is the embryogenesis? In which formation of embryo, development in female body, uterus. The gametes are of two types, sperms and ovum or ova. Gametes are always haploid because they are formed from the germ cells, that is in diploid stage. The sperms are formed in the testes and ovum are formed in the ovaries. Both testes and ovaries are gonads. It means sex organs of male and female. Origin of germ cells. The germ cells in the gonads, it means testes and ovary, originate from the primordial germ cells which are extragonadal in origin, that is, they are formed outside the gonads. It means primordial germ cells are extragonads in male and female and they are formed outside the gonads. After formation, they migrate into the developing gonads and get established to form the germ cells. During embryonic stage, primordial germ cells formed outside the gonads. After that, these cells migrate into the testes and ovaries. Now, they are called as germ cells. And germ cells are always diploid. In mammals, the primordial germ cells are formed near the yolk sac, which provide the nourishment to developing embryo from the mesoderm. It means germ cells are mesodermal in origin. Note: in reptiles and birds, the primordial germ cells originate from the endoderm germ layer, which after formation migrate into the gonads. Another extra points, in amphibian class, the primordium germ cells originate from the lateral mesoderm. It means in mammals, germ cells originate from mesoderm germ layer. In reptiles and avian class, germ cells originate from endoderm germ layer, and in amphibian class, germ cells originate from lateral mesoderm part. It means lateral pouch of mesoderm. Now, gametogenesis is of two types. First, spermatogenesis and second, oogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the process by which sperms are formed from germ cells, and in oogenesis, ovum is formed from germ cells in ovary. Firstly, we will talk about the spermatogenesis. The formation of the sperms or spermatozoa from the germ cells in the testes is called as spermatogenesis. In vertebrates, one pair of testes are attached to the body wall by mesovarium connective tissue. Each testis is made up of thousands of tubular structure which are called as seminiferous tubules. So, seminiferous tubules are the structure and functional unit of testes. The tubules are covered by two layers. Outer layer of seminiferous tubules is called as tunica propria and inner layer is called as germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium layer formed by two types of cells, germ cells and second, Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells provide support and nutrition to sperms, and the head of sperms is embedded in it. And the germ cells, it means spermatogonia, forms the sperms by mitotic and meiosis division. The seminiferous tubules are remain separated by the interstitial cells or Leydig cells which secrete male hormone testosterone. So, testes act as exocrine and endocrine structure. In vertebrates, spermatogenesis is a continuous activity. So, in the testes, the stage of its formation are from periphery to central cavity, which is called hologenic type of sperm production. When we cut the transverse section of testes, seminiferous tubules are shown in various number. Outer layer of seminiferous tubules is called as tunica propria and inner layer, which is cuboidal epithelium tissue, called as germinal epithelium or spermatogonia. Germinal epithelium is a diploid which is made up from germ cells, and by mitosis division it forms many spermatogonia. Second cell is called Sertoli cell, which is located between the spermatogonia. It provides the nourishment to developing sperms, and head of sperms are embedded in it. By germinal epithelium or germ cells, sperms are formed periphery to central, because on periphery germ cells present and it start division and formed many spermatogonia. After spermatogonia, formation of primary spermatocytes without any division, because primary spermatocytes are formed from spermatogonia, so there is only increment in size, only cytoplasm increased, so it have no division. After formation of primary spermatocytes, meiosis first and meiosis second division take place and formation of spermatids. Spermatids are without tail and rounded head structure, and these are non-motile. They cannot move, and in the center, differentiation in spermatids, sperms are formed. So, in mammal testes, sperm production is hologenic type, because sperm formation occurs from periphery to central. Spermatogenesis is completed in 74 days in human. So, it is a continuous process, but for the convenience of study, it is divided into two steps. First step of spermatogenesis is the spermatocytogenesis, and second spermiogenesis. Spermatocytogenesis means formation of spermatids. After formation of spermatids, differentiation occurs and motile form of sperms or spermatozoa are formed. Second, spermiogenesis, it is the transformation into sperms. It means only important cell organelles are remain in the sperms and unwanted cell organelles are removed from sperms. In cytoplasm, firstly changes in the centriole. Centrioles are cell organelles present nearby the nucleus. The spermatids has two centrioles. During the process of spermiogenesis, one centriole moves anterior and occupies a position in the notch of nucleus. It is called its proximal centriole. During spermiogenesis, one centriole moves anterior side of nucleus and occupy its position in the nucleus part, which is called proximal centriole. Proximal centriole means it is present just near the nucleus. The second centriole moves posterior position and from the neck of the sperm, it is called as distal centriole. Both the centrioles are situated at right angle to each other, and the distal centriole give rise to an axial filament which is found in the middle piece and tail of the sperms. Let's see the diagram of sperm. It is the nucleus part. At this side, it means it is called as notch of nucleus. Proximal centriole is present, which is called as proximal centriole. After that, in neck region, which bind the nucleus and middle piece, distal centriole is located, and these distal centrioles give rise to an axial filament which is present in middle piece and tail of the sperms. It means proximal centriole found only in notch of nucleus and distal centrioles found in middle piece and tail region of centriole. Second change in the cytoplasm, change in the mitochondria cell organelles. All the mitochondria of the spermatids fuse to form a Nevian like ribbon structure. All mitochondria of cytoplasm of spermatids fuse to form a ribbon-like structure which is called as Nevian cone. The Nevian cone along with little cytoplasm form a spiral sheet around the anterior end of the axial filament which is called as meningeate. Meningeate is the scientist's name which told them all fused mitochondria wrap around the axial filament the Nevian cone provides, it means mitochondria provides required energy to the sperms for movement. In the structure of a sperm, it is the head region, it is middle region, or this remaining region is called as tail region. From neck to tail, in central region, axial filament is present which are formed from distal centriole. All mitochondria of spermatids fuse and form Nevian cone, a ribbon-like structure, and wrap around the axial filament which are called as meningeate. On these Nevian cone or mitochondria provide energy source for swimming of sperms. Now, formation of acrosome. It is the another change in the spermatids which make the sperm capping for protection. It means it protects the genetic material of sperms and located around the nucleus. The anterior part of the sperm is called as acrosome and it is formed by the Golgi body cell organelle. Important question put up from this topic: which cell organelles participate in the acrosomal reaction in the sperms? that is Golgi body. The Golgi body of spermatids is made up of many cycles of membranes which surround many vacuoles in the center. As we know that in the Golgi body composition, vacuoles, cisternae are present. So all vacuoles of Golgi body arranged in a cyclic manner at the time of differentiation. It means at the time of differentiation of spermatids, one or more vacuole increase in size and formed a dense body with the vacuole which is called proacrosomal particle. At the time of spermation, vacuoles of Golgi body, not all, only 1-2 increase their size and formed a dense body. These vacuoles are called as proacrosomal particle. The proacrosomal particle increase in size and develop into acrosome particle which is attached to anterior end of the nucleus of sperms. The fluid of vacuole flow out and form a double cover around the nucleus which is called as cape of sperms, and other remaining part of the Golgi body and most of the cytoplasm are called as Golgi rest, which is left out because remaining part is non-essential for sperms. Acrosomal particle has some lytic enzymes like spermine, hydrourease, sperm lysine, which are used to dissolve ovum membrane during fertilization. Hyaluronidase is the important enzyme of acrosome which dissolve the outer membrane of ovum during fertilization. Let's see the process of acrosomal reaction. It is the head region in which nucleus of sperms is situated. Above the nucleus, all Golgi body of spermatids form a cyclic structure. In further reaction, some vacuoles of Golgi body form a dense body which is called as proacrosomal particle and other vacuoles surround it. Next step, these proacrosomal particle increase size and attach to anterior part of nucleus which is called as acrosomal particle. Next step, acrosomal particle continuously increase its size and other Golgi are left out which is called as Golgi rest because these are not take participate in the acrosomal reaction. After that, acrosomal particle occupy the central position which is called as acrosome. and above the acrosome these vacuoles flow the fluid which make the double membrane around the acrosome, which is called as cape of sperm. So in generally acrosome is the capping region of sperm head which protect the nucleus or genetic material of sperm head. Now second change in the nucleus. In nucleus, loss of water and unwanted substances from the nucleus goes outside. The nucleolus and RNA are lost. So nucleus slightly elongated and become narrow. The remaining DNA with nucleoproteins get condensed in the nucleus. It means in nucleus only DNA and nucleoproteins are in remain form. Other contents like nucleolus, RNA and water are goes outside. So shape of nucleus become spoon like and narrow because nucleus of sperms want to only genetic material inside. Now during spermation, differentiation occurs in spermatids and formation of 4 sperms from 4 spermatids. And sperms are the functional form of male gamete. It has head, neck and tail region. Now, first step of spermatogenesis is the spermatocytogenesis. It means formation of spermatids. The formation of spermatids from germ cells called as spermatocytogenesis. This step further divided into 3 phases. First, multiplication phase, second, growth phase and third, maturation phase. Now, first phase of spermatocytogenesis, multiplication phase. During this phase, the germ cells which is in diploid stage divide repeatedly by mitosis division, resultant formation of more cells which are called as spermatogonia, and these spermatogonia are also diploid. This phase starts at puberty time in male. Second, growth phase. In this phase, the spermatogonia which are formed from mitosis division in germ cells grow in size, taking nutrition from germ cells and form primary spermatocytes, which is also in diploid stage. Growth phase is a short phase. In this phase, spermatogonia take nutrition continuously. It means their cytoplasm increase. So size of spermatogonia cells also increase. and these increased size cells are called as primary spermatocytes. So, in growth phase does not involve any division, so primary spermatocytes are also diploid, because primary spermatocytes is the form of spermatogonia, only difference in size. Next phase, maturation phase. In maturation phase, 4 spermatids are formed from one spermatogonia. Maturation phase has also two subphases, maturation first and maturation second. In maturation first, meiosis first division take place in primary spermatocytes and formation of two secondary spermatocytes. Meiosis first division is a reductional division in which number of chromosomes become half. So, secondary spermatocytes are in haploid stage. In maturation second phase, meiosis second division, which is equational division or second maturation division, take place in secondary spermatocytes, by which two spermatids are formed from secondary spermatocytes. It means there are 4 haploid spermatids are formed from one diploid primary spermatocytes. In another way, we studied this. In this phase, the primary spermatocytes forms 2 haploid secondary spermatocytes by meiosis first division. It means haploid cells are formed because in these cells number of chromosomes is half. These secondary spermatocytes divide by meiosis second division. Thus, 2 spermatids are formed from each secondary spermatocytes. Resultant, 4 haploid spermatids are formed from one diploid primary spermatocytes. So, this phase called as maturation phase. Now, see the outline diagram of spermatogenesis. It is the germ cells present in seminiferous tubules of testes. At the puberty stage, germ cells divide continuously by mitosis division and formation of many spermatogonia. One germ cells form 2 spermatogonia. 2 spermatogonia form 4 spermatogonia. It means continuously multiplication in their number. So, it is called multiplication phase. Now, many spermatogonia are formed. One germ cells make the 4 spermatogonia. Second phase, growth phase. It is the short phase because in this phase no division occurs. These spermatogonia increase the cytoplasmic contents. Now size become enlarged, so it is called primary spermatocyte. Now maturation phase, it is the third phase of spermatogenesis. In maturation phase, two divisions occur, meiosis first and meiosis second. Meiosis first is the reductional division and meiosis second is the equational division. Meiosis first is also known as maturation first and meiosis second is also known as maturation second division. In primary spermatocytes, meiosis first division occurs, resultant two secondary spermatocytes are formed, but these are haploid stage due to meiosis first division. After that, secondary spermatocytes divide by meiosis second division and formation of 4 haploid spermatids. These spermatids contains rounded head and non-motile form and embedded in the Sertoli cells of seminiferous tubules. So, whole process of spermatogenesis occurs in the seminiferous tubules, periphery to central. At the periphery, germ cells divide by mitosis division and formation of many spermatogonia. These spermatogonia increase their size and formation of primary spermatocytes. Primary spermatocytes are also diploid. So, it is called as growth phase. Further, primary spermatocytes divide by meiosis first and formation of secondary spermatocytes. These are haploid stage. Further, secondary spermatocytes divide by meiosis second and formation of spermatids, which are shown in red color. So, spermatogonia to spermatids formation stage called as spermatogenesis. Spermatocytogenesis. Now, these spermatids get nourishment and many differentiation occurs in this because they are non-functional form of sperms. So, many changes occurs in spermatids like change in mitochondria, change in centrioles, change in Golgi body. After that, these are in functional form which are called as sperms or spermatozoa in central part. Now, second phase, spermiogenesis. The process by which spermatids differentiate into sperms is called spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis, also called as spermatolysis. During this phase, a non-motile and tailless spermatids transforms into a motile and tailed sperms. Because spermatids are non-motile and tailless and sperms are motile and tail. So we want to make the functional form of male gamete, which is sperms. Motile means movable, जो मूव कर सके. So there is no division during the spermiogenesis and one spermatid forms only one sperm. The changes during the spermiogenesis results in the formation of head, middle piece and tail in the sperms. स्पर्मेटिड से स्पर्म बनने की प्रोसेस को स्पर्मियोजेनेसिस कहा जाता है. और स्पर्मेटिड से जब स्पर्म बनता है तो वेरियस चेंजेस होते हैं. फर्स्ट चेंज होगा साइटोप्लाज्म में और सेकंड होगा न्यूक्लियस में. नाउ changes in the cytoplasm. During this phase, most of the cytoplasm of spermatids is lost in the form of cytoplasmic residue.